up, fellow YouTubers? Just Sexy Goth Bad Boy back at you with another video. I'm going to invest in a smoker's outpost for this apartment complex. I've noticed that when people smoke outside, they flick their cigarette butts everywhere. And even as a cigarette smoker, I'm like, that's kind of trashy. So I want to buy, out of my own personal pocket, a smoker's outpost for this apartment complex. And I'll be doing that when I can. For now, at least, I'll take a couple of drags off a cigarette, put it out, save it for a couple hours, you know. I've been cutting down on the smoking in my apartment. However, I feel like if I'm going to smoke outside more fully, I want to personally invest in a smoker's outpost, so that way, you know what I'm saying. That's good. Let's do a drink combination. Gothic King Cobra drink combination. Say what? We got some Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. And we're going to mix it with some Mountain Spew. Yeah, buddy. Gonna tap that out for later. Take a couple drags, tap it out for later. I could finish the whole thing, but I'm not going to. I don't see the need to. Fuck depression. Fuck bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, dude. Life's gonna kick you in the Asperger's no matter how hard you try, so you might as well make the best of it. Some water in here. Hold up. Splash of Mountain Dew. Half a cup of Mountain Dew, and then the other half filled with some of this Imperial Voodoo. There we go. Take a sip. Pour a splash more in there. There we are. Perfect amount. It's enough to have both of these drinks half and half. Half of it is the Voodoo Imperial IPA, and the other half is Mountain Dew. Not too shabby. Call that Witch's Brew. A little drink combination you could do for Halloween. It tastes delicious, by the way. Apparently there's a hole in my lip. Got my dick wet. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pour the rest of this Mountain Dew and the other half of this beer. That's not beer mixed into the Mountain Dew and etc. etc. This is going in the fridge for later on. Believe me, I've had enough to drink. Gotta limit myself. Ooh-wee. And chug the rest of this here Mountain Spew. Before I chug it, I could always pour it into here. Ooh yeah. Just like that. So now we got the perfect balance of Mountain Dew and Voodoo Imperial IPA, which is a little drink combination I like to call Witch's Brew, or you can call it Cauldron Beer, one of the two. It don't matter which, just a fun little drink combination to try. With the Halloween season coming up, yeah, buddy, this drink combination is pretty swinging. This is the drink combination I mentioned earlier. My live stream got banned because I sang Shot in the Dark by Ozzy Osbourne. I had the headphones in. I thought I could get away with it. They're like, nope, not having it. So the video got silenced, so I had to delete it as part of the YouTube algorithm. But that's alright. That's alright, YouTube. And sometimes just enough to get the job done is better than nothing. That's words to live by. That's true for anything, YouTube. Anything. And sometimes all you can afford is just enough to get you by. That's better than nothing. I tell you what, YouTube, there's this sexy goth babe that's totally into me. I'm crazy about her and she likes me back. I'm just waiting to ask her out. If and when I ask her out, that's none of your business. You know. Because a true gentleman does not kiss and tell. Holy shit, am I drunk? I'm not like stupid buzzed, but I got a good buzz going. Just enough to cap the evening off. Wait. The Voodoo Imperial IPA mixed with Mountain Dew. Dude, that combination tastes so fucking good. Like, it's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. It's delicious. This Voodoo Imperial IPA, it's strong enough to get the job done, son. You mix it with some Mountain Dew, and it's a taste combination that tastes pretty good. Maybe you want to make it super caffeinated so you mix some Full Throttle with it. I guarantee you it'll taste good. But I can't say I'm complaining. I don't need to sit here and drink a whole can on camera. I could if I wanted to, but maybe I want some beer for later, so that's why I'm drinking what's in my cup and then leaving you with it. You want a new drink combination video. I'll give you a new drink combination video. Hooey. Yep, I'm investing my own personal money into a smoker's outpost for Outback. I got one picked out that's like $35. And, I get tired of walking outside and seeing all the cigarette butts flicked on the ground. I'm like, no, screw this. If I want to smoke outside, I want to get me a smoker's post so they're not that way I'm not personally contributing to the litter and the clutter. I'm not going to sit here and choke down a whole cigarette in one sitting, as you've clearly seen. But, yeah, that's just something I had the idea to do. Nobody's asking me to do it. It's just something I want to do personally because I don't like seeing the apartment complex I live in scattered with cigarette butts all over the place. So I'm going to personally invest in a smoker's outpost, so that's not a problem. Now, it's more than just spending $35 on a smoker's outpost for the back door. I also picked out one that holds a lot of cigarette butts, and the color of the ashtray complements the outside of the building. So I'm putting a lot of thought and detail into this, and I'm going to make it happen. I was gonna make it a little sneaky surprise, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna actually invest in putting a smoker's outpost out front or out back, one of the two. I'm not gonna ask my landlord to do that for me. I'm just gonna voluntarily do it myself. That way, maybe it'll encourage people to put their butts in the can, and I'll empty it myself if it gets too full. Believe that. Believe that. If I'm gonna invest the money into a smoker's outpost, I'll empty it myself. I don't give a shh. Sitting here sipping on a beer. Delicious drink combo. Oh, that's what's up. Drink combo. Oh. People are making comments on my last video. He's gonna regret posting this one. No, I'm not, because that's men's health. I thank you. One person asked, are wanker scabs contagious? No, but if the male who has wanker scabs has an STD, and if his scabs burst open during intercourse, then whatever STD he's carrying can be potentially spread to the female. So, ooh, that's why sex can be so nasty sometimes. Like, you gotta be super careful with that shit, bro. If you're in a fucking rush to get laid, you can really fucking ruin your life. That's no fucking bullshit. Like, having sex with a fellow adult is a big responsibility, YouTube. You gotta think about more than just, oh, you're getting your dick wet, you're getting laid, oh, it feels awesome. It's more than that. If the worst you don't get, okay, you're clean, she's clean, you might accidentally get her pregnant, and if you're not ready to raise a kid, then you should be wrapping your shit. That's what I'm saying. The citrusiness of the Mountain Dew complements the Voodoo Imperial IPA quite nicely. Not a sponsor from either one, just free advertisement. In the past, whenever I've tried to put an ashtray out front or out back, I'd pull out like a coffee can, something small, and it would always get stolen, taken, or jacked. So, if we're gonna put an ashtray out front or out back, might as well make it a smoker's post. I did the research. I found a smoker's post that would look good in front of or behind the apartment complex, and it would do the job just fine. Aesthetically pleasing with the overall area, but also, you know, serving its purpose, which is more important. Wait, another awesome Casper night. YouTube. If you think wanker scabs are the worst of it, when it comes to sex in general, that's not even the least bit of your problems. STDs, drama, unwanted pregnancy, you know. So sometimes you gotta be smart, but pretty much all the time you gotta be smart about that dude. This is why I'm not some bar hopping player, you know. You see these guys who are so quick to fuck the first chick who will fucking suck their dick when they go to the bar. I'm not that kind of guy. Well, having female companionship is nice. However, you know what I'm saying? Fucking the first person that'll fucking drink with you at the bar is not a great way to get laid. It's not. I've avoided it for many reasons. And I have my reasons. One of which is, okay, what if you meet some hot chick at the bar, you go and fuck her, and then things go great for a couple months. Then halfway down the line, she decides she wants to break up with you. Boo hoo. So now your favorite bar becomes a bit painful to go to, especially if you see her with another man drinking at the same bar you're drinking with. You can sit there and talk all this shit and say, oh, that wouldn't affect me. Bullshit. I know the dating scene. Bullshit. Okay? Like, if you see your ex with another man, it's gonna tear you up inside. Seeing your ex girlfriend with another man when you haven't had enough time to recuperate from the breakup, it fucking fucks with you, dude. That's real talk. Most men are too afraid to admit it, but that's real talk. And if you want to avoid all the bullshit with dating, then don't date. You know, focus on doing things for you, making your career happen, and finding hobbies that you enjoy doing. And eventually, you'll find yourself a woman or a man, whatever you're into. They're going to be sharing the same vibes you share, and it's just going to click so beautifully. Now, don't be afraid to go out and have girlfriends just because you hear me talk all this shit. You know, experience the dating scene, enjoy it, but be smart about it, dude. You know, you want to prevent pregnancy as a teenager, wrap your tool, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Teenagers, they're horny. You know, they hit puberty. And they got some chick they've known since the fourth grade that's their best friend. You know, and all of a sudden they discover, oh, hey, the other person's changing. I know how that shit goes. Don't bullshit me, okay? If you're gonna fucking do shit like that, make sure it's consensual and put a condom on. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, you can have all the fun of sex without 95% of the bullshit if you put a condom on. You know? Fuck what safe sex education tries to tell you. To a degree. To a degree. Okay? If they're saying put a condom on, they're being serious, okay? Like I'm not fucking around, dude. Alright? I'm gonna fucking say it because someone else ain't gonna say it. People are too shrewd and prude. People don't want to think about their kids having sex with someone else's kid, so they'd rather just fucking lie to them and talk a bunch of shit. And I'm like, dude, that's how fucking teen pregnancy happens. Get the fuck out of here. Like, your kids are gonna try drugs, alcohol, and tobacco and sex, whether you like it or not. So, the best thing you can do as a parent is inform them about the dangers and the risks with their so-called risque behavior. You know, that's how I see it, YouTube. If I catch my kid smoking a cigarette out of my pack, I'm like, okay, you want to be just like your old man? All right, I got you. You want to have a smoke? All right, let's have a fucking smoke. Well, what are you doing? No, 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 no. We're gonna pull out one of my big boy cigars. We're gonna cut it, and you're gonna smoke this entire fucking thing to the dome. And then you're gonna smoke this entire pack of smokes. And if you haven't puked after that huge ass cigar and that whole fucking pack of cigarettes, if you haven't puked from nicotine poisoning, I'll let you smoke. Just don't do it around me and, go outside to do it. I guarantee you most kids would be like, you want to smoke like your old man? No. Why do you smoke? Believe that. If I catch my kid stealing out of my liquor cabinet, fuck grounding him. That's not effective enough. I'm like, okay, you want to drink like your old man? Okay. Alright, I'll drink with you. Get them so fucking drunk they're stumbling to their bedroom. They fucking pass out. The next day they wake up with the worst fucking hangover on the planet. Their head hurts. They're crawling to the toilet. Fucking throwing up in the... You want to drink some more booze? No. That shit makes my head hurt. That's what I thought, motherfucker. Focus on your goddamn grades. That's just it. Knock on wood. But if I had kids of my own and they were trying pot or trying alcohol, I'd rather they do it with their old man, you know? Like if my kids are trying alcohol and tobacco and pot for the first time, I would rather they ask me about it, than go through one of their friends, you know. That's one advantage to a 2-year dry spell. I don't have any kids. Thank you, Lucifer. I don't want kids. I really don't. So if I gotta wrap my shit so I don't get some chick pregnant, believe that it's gonna happen. Like, I don't care if my girlfriend's on birth control or not. Extra precaution never hurt nobody, no how. I could I could drink the rest of my beer right now, but I'm not going to because I want to have some for later, you know. And sometimes you do that because that's how it is. That's enough of that nonsense. I got an ashtray next to my computer. I like to make sure my cigarette butts are put out before I throw them away, which I think is better than just letting them get littered all over the ground. And to be quite frank with you, that's another reason why I'm getting a smoker's outpost for the blah, 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 blah. I'm getting a smoker's outpost ashtray for the apartment complex because I'm tired of seeing cigarette butts flicked all over the ground when I go outside. It doesn't look good. I'll buy one for the back, and if that seems to do the trick, I might buy another one for the front. But yeah. Anyways, YouTube, if you like the drink combination videos, subscribe for more. The King Cobra JFS channel is blowing up because of you cool cobras. This drink combination is for the adults only. I don't encourage underage anything. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you cool cobras later.